Okay, I'm probably going to repeat a few things that people have said over the night, but anyway, it's kind of fitting that Karen and Jane are both retiring together because they've been buddies for a long time and they used to travel together and work together. And I think they were tattoos together and worked part-time together, and so I guess you can say they were real bosom buddies. And the more I thought about bosom buddies, the more memories I had of Karen and Jane that brought to mind bosom buddies. And the first memory I have was of Karen, actually, when I moved to Halifax in 1981, and to start working at Club A. And I stayed with Geraldine for a few nights, and Geraldine was telling me all about Karen. Karen was off on maternity leave. She had just had Scott. And she said, "Oh, Karen, she's so nice, good worker, she's lots of fun, and she's really attractive, and oh, you're really going to like her." She said, "It's too bad she has hoof and boob disease." And I said, "You mean foot and mouth disease?" And she goes, "No, hoof and boob disease, big feet and small boobs." The rarer form of the disease, actually. It hasn't been, undetected all these years. And I think she has the boob and hoof disease. Big boobs and small feet. So anyway, yeah, they're quite the carriers. There's the two of them. I have another boob story for Karen. Karen was out visiting me one day, and it was in June, beautiful sunny June day, and she was just getting ready to leave, and we were standing out on the back deck, and she had this beautiful sweater on that her sister had made for her, and had all these applique flowers all over the front, like real, different colors, just beautiful. And as she was getting to leave, right out of the blue, this little hummingbird came over, and it just went, and then it took off. Karen said, "Poor thing, couldn't find a place to land." I'd never seen a hummingbird so close. He came right over to the other one. Jane, on the other hand, has had the opposite problem. I remember one day she lost one of her really nice earrings, and we were looking everywhere, looked up and down, under everything, no sign of it. So the next day she came to work. I said, "Jane, did you ever find that earring?" She said, "Oh yeah." She said, "Last night when I was taking off my bra, I just rolled right out onto the floor." I was thinking to myself, "Geez, I wonder what the hell else she cares about." I was thinking, Jane entertained us every Christmas for quite a while as Dolly, and she had on Bill Wilson's big fake plastic boobs. And she and Kenny must have performed for at least 10 years at least. And then I think what ended it all was those big plastic boobs got cracked, and they didn't squirt anymore or anything. And Bill, you really should have taken better care of this. Moisturize. You have to look after your toys. And who can forget Dolly in that sheer green dress? I think it was Karen Wilson's. And I think it was Wendy had taken a bunch of pictures at a Christmas party. And her husband, George, called up one day at work. And you didn't have to know George, and he was saying, "Wendy, that girl, the blonde girl in that green dress, I don't think she was wearing a bra." You can see right through the green dress. Big nipples. That's the one that Joan was talking about, the doctor. I'd seen the picture of. So it's really going to be hard to fill their shoes. Karen's probably going to take a trip. be a 4 or 5-year-old, you know how it is. But seriously, I haven't worked with him for 5 years since I transferred over to Elkwood, but I have lots of great memories. We've always had so much fun, laughs and good times, and but we worked hard, we got the work done, and I wish you all the happiness and love and health and everything in your retirement. That's about it.